Good morning. My name is Chuck Proudfit, and I lead a ministry in Cincinnati called At Work on Purpose. It's a pleasure to be with you in spirit as you guys are beginning a commissioning process for everyday working Christians to become faith active in the place where you're working. Years ago, I remember seeing the bumper sticker, I owe, it's off to work I go. And for so many of us on Monday morning, we feel like we have to go to work. And in some ways, it can almost feel like a chore. But what if we were able to reframe what work is about for us? There are a set of tasks that we have to do for our employer, but there's a spiritual assignment that can give us a sense of purpose and fulfillment that's above and beyond anything in the day-to-day work that we do. That spiritual assignment is all about being the hands and feet for Christ in the place where we work, being the light in the darkness, being the salt that adds spice to day-to-day life for people at work. This is the opportunity that all of us have. You may not know this, but the average working Christian has a network, a sphere of influence of about 250 people. The average local church has a congregation of about 85 people. So the average working Christian has a sphere of influence that's several times larger than the average local church congregation. And what this means is that when we get up on Monday morning and we go to work, there's a mission field in front of us. We can be on mission in our day-to-day jobs if we can begin to look at our day-to-day work a little bit differently. What does it look like for us to minister to the people around us at work so that we perform all the tasks that are required by our employer, but we understand that we have a spiritual assignment that transcends any given job? Jesus speaks to this idea in Luke chapter 10. This is where he's sending out the 70 disciples in work teams of 2 to go to surrounding towns and villages. Their job is to share the good news of Christ, and he basically lays out a 4-step process in the scripture. That as we encounter people at work, we need to give a warm greeting to them. It's a simple blessing. If they're friendly to us, then we should hang out with them, build relationships with them, fellowship with them. As we get to know them better and they start to communicate some of the stuff going on in their lives at work or outside of work, we may have opportunities to minister to their felt needs. And as we do that and we earn their gratitude, they may ask us why we cared enough to go the extra mile and help them out. This is our opportunity to share the gospel, to proclaim Christ as the reason for our motivation. What does it look like for all of us to be commissioned for that kind of spiritual assignment in the places where we work? So with that in place, I just want to encourage all of you this morning, as you get ready for this spiritual assignment, know that Jesus has paved the path for you and that you're going to be doing this with many other working Christians for a significant spiritual harvest.